Good afternoon, everyone. Jason here. Today is May 1st, and this is your aftermarket update. All right, so we had another good day here at the Oil Trading Group. In fact, we had a CL trade that was for 100 ticks, 50 ticks times 2 lots, and that allowed us to finish up nicely on the day. Now, unlike yesterday's really good 225 tick one and done trade, days aren't always like that. In fact, we got bounced around just a little bit and had a little bit of bad luck, I guess you could call it. You could see from the price ladders where we ended the day here, 700 on the CL, minus 175 on the ES. If you were in the trade room with us today, we were trying to get short. In fact, we did a couple of times up here at the daily structure signal, and we kept getting popped back out at break even. And then we waited for the inventory number. The market spikes down, pulls back up, and we got short here at the daily structure mid. That ends up coming back and taking me out up here at the top. But you see this long wick that was left here. By the way, the reason we were looking to get short after the announcement is that there was a very large inventory build on the day. And so we were looking to get short. We looked for the pullback into VWAP and our daily structure mid market maker level. That pops us up here, immediately come back down through this level. We get short. And this is where we were looking. This is where you're going to pick up the trade of the day. Now, we talked about targeting down here at potentially 80. What ends up happening is we get in at 50 and I get taken out at on a pullback up here to 0.0. We did talk about, and you'll hear that. You'll hear me say down here to 60 to 80. This was such a fast move down here. And if you were in the trade room with us today, you know that the market pulls back here, opens at this point, spikes right down to 80, and then rallies back up. With all of this heavy price action and that big build in the inventory number, we were actually looking to try to get down a little deeper to your extension one. It ends up popping down to 80, eventually comes back down into 77 eventually, but we got trail stopped out back up here at 0.0. But again, one thing that I want you to notice is just how well the levels performed here today. Were it not, we were in short up here. If you'll recall back again, if you were in the trade room right up here around 80, 81, and that was a 100 tick move. We did kind of sell the high again today like we did yesterday, but because of the inventory number, there was a lot of chop going into it, and we like to be flat before the inventory number. So regardless of that, we did get a little bit of a trail stop out here, popped up, took us out, and then we got back in. But the beauty of having trades like we do here, we try to cut the losing trades short, let the winning trades run. We went 5-to-1 reward to risk ratio. We were on a 5-to-1 reward to risk ratio. And so again, you can be wrong a few times and still be right when the market goes in your favor. And so if you look at what we did today, we ended up with a 100 tick CL trade that erased the losses on both the CL and ES and allowed us to finish nicely positive here on the day. So as always, I'm going to let you watch this trade of the day. We're going to let you hear where we get in. We're going to put a little music behind it, chop it up, speed it up, and then let you see where it is that we get out. So without further ado, here is that OTG CL 100 tick trade of the day. In at 50, 50 short, stop. In at 50 short, the stop, that swing is 68. We're not going that high. Stop will be, there's 50 short, stop is 60. Targeting 63.17 to 07, maybe the structure target down to 62.80.